The Philippine General Hospital continues preparations for the COVID-19 vaccine rollout. The PGH will be the first COVID-19 referral hospital to get the vaccines for inoculation of its frontline workers. Luisa Erispe filed this report.
As one of the first hospitals to receive the COVID-19 vaccine, the process for the vaccination program in the Philippine General Hospital was thoroughly studied and practiced through a simulation exercise today. The whole process took only about 4 steps. Step 1, the registration area, where each patient will be checked if they are pre-registered for the vaccination. Step 2 is the screening, counseling, and vital signs checking, wherein the identification of the patient will be confirmed, and each recipient will be given information about the vaccines and will be checked if they are healthy to be administered with vaccine. And on the third step, which is the vaccination itself, PGH was very careful with the process. Because the simulation was set to adopt the process required for Pfizer vaccines, the refrigeration units were placed near the vaccination tables. The pharmacists to prepare the vials were also different from the vaccinators who will administer the vaccines. And as part of the preparation for the vaccination, according to PGH, the vials will be given 30 minutes after putting it out from the refrigeration units to keep the vaccines flowy in form. And after this, 1.8 ml of sodium chloride will be put into the vials. Then each will be gently inverted and will be brought to the tables. In each vial, 5 persons can be administered. And once done, on the fourth step, each will be monitored for 30 minutes to see if there will be any form of reaction on the administered vaccine. And on worst-case scenarios, if the patient shown shortness of breath, an emergency medical personnel will immediately assess the patient and will be brought inside the hospital. All in all, according to PGH, though they ought to shorten the time of process on the actual vaccination, they can still say that with a simulation exercise done, they are ready for the arrival of the vaccines.
Definitely, syempre, pag umpisa, may halong kaba, mabagal ang kilos, hindi pa ganun ka-pulido. Overall, we're very happy na smooth naman, no? Lahat ng components na napag-usapan namin ay nando naman.
On Monday, another simulation exercise will be done in the hospital. 50 patients will participate on the dry run. This is to assure that the PGH, the biggest COVID referral hospital in the Philippines, will be ready for the arrival of the COVID-19 vaccines next week. Luisa Erispe for The Nation.